Hello and welcome to my cleaning an animal's cage video. Here you will see me start by washing my hands. I'm just using that with the disinfectant soap which is next to the sink there. And I try to wash my hands for at least 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. Now I'm just going to dry my hands with the paper towel just there. This is probably the most hygienic way to dry your hands. It's not like using a tea towel where you're just spreading germs from the tea towel back onto your hands and, making it, just contradicting the hand washing to begin with. And here I'm putting on my gloves. I do struggle with the gloves, so bear with me. Took me a little bit. You'll probably see me get a little bit frustrated. But I think the second glove is a little bit easier to get on. So wearing jewelry isn't, frowned upon at that clinic. So if I would like to make any changes to this, I probably would have taken those off, but I did use the gloves to cover those, including my bracelet. And there I just grabbed my Tri-Jean and paper towel, which I will be using to clean the cage. And today I'm cleaning Floof's cage. He looks very comfortable inside there, but I'm going to disrupt that. Sorry, mate. Come with me. And I'm just placing him in the cage next door just to keep him nearby where he was comfortable. I thought that was the best way. Sometimes, depending on the patient, you should move them to a completely different room so they're not disrupted by the smell or the noise that you might make while cleaning. Here I'm just taking the dirty sheet just into the washing basket. It wasn't soiled or anything, so it didn't need to go into the separated washing. And I'm just putting the newspaper in the general waste because, again, that wasn't had any waste on it at all as well. So here you will see me just spraying the entire cage, every single surface with the Tri-Jean. And then using the paper towel, I'm going to start with the ceiling and do kind of a zigzag motion, which I believe gathers all of the, almost all of the, foreign bodies and particles. I do that for all four sides. The cage wasn't really that dirty, and I couldn't really see any dirt on the paper towel, so I did use the same section that I grabbed initially for the roof and then the three sides, but I do grab a separate piece for the bottom because that usually gets the dirtiest, has the most hair stuck in like the little creases and everything. So what I'm doing here is that zigzag motion I was talking to you about, but I'm also like curving my hand at the top and the bottom of the cage just to keep all of the dust particles on the inside of the paper towel, so I'm not spreading it everywhere. And again, I'll just do the same thing with a fresh piece. I did use a lot of Tri-Jean for this. So after I wiped it down with the disinfectant, I'm just going to grab a small paper towel and take that with me to the sink because I don't have a spray bottle available to sort of rinse the cage. So I just, got the paper towel quite damp so I could just sort of wipe away, the Tri-Jean, because Tri-Jean doesn't have a long, setting time. So I'm just sort of just wiping over gently. This will also kind of remove the smell of the Tri-Jean, so I can put Floof back into the cage almost immediately, and he won't be disrupted by the smell at all. There we go. Now here I'm going to replace some items including newspaper and just that comfortable towel, which you'll see there. We use the newspaper just as a barrier between the towel and the cage that kind of stops, you know, excretions and waste from hitting the cage. Just makes it a little bit easier to clean. And here I am returning Floof back to his cage. I don't know if I was meant to take my gloves off before putting him back in, but my gloves weren't covered in any kind of waste or excretions or anything, so I thought that was okay. And I just wanted to maintain as much hygiene as possible. But now I am happy to take my gloves off and place them in general waste, as they weren't covered in any kind of excretions or waste at all. And then I'm just going to wash my hands, same as before, and get kind of under my nails as well. It's a bit of a habit of mine. Here I am now drying my hands, same as before, and that concludes my video. Thank you.